Welcome to Coffee and Cards. I'm a little late because you know what, freaking technology. Like, aren't we in freaking retrograde? And then there's a freaking eclipse energy, and then there's like all this other kinds of crap. So sorry on Facebook, like you are getting like something crazy. I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. I'm not sorry. I'm not. This is what you get with me. So if you haven't, if you oh wait, I'm so sorry. I gotta go off of Instagram, but I'm here on Facebook. I'm on the wrong Instagram. You guys, it's freaking like what is going on today? What is going on? Good morning. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now we're gonna be good. Okay. I might just need more coffee. All right, good morning. So we have lots of fun today. So the first thing is though, I really want to know though, is how is everybody doing with the eclipse thing? Are you one of those people who like don't give a crap about the eclipse? Are you guys like scared something's going to happen because there's all those conspiracy theories? Are you traveling to see it? Are you in a where you can see it? Do you not care about it? I'm just kind of curious. And I just have to tell you something. I put bronzer on today. I think that bronzer looks good on me. But my thing is that I totally forgot about the eclipse. And in the Spiritual AF Academy, I actually booked our circle for tomorrow night, like the same day as the eclipse. So I thought that was freaking crazy. Thought it was so cool. Good morning. Okay. Mercury retrograde is really annoying, dude. Yes. Oh, ooh, I like that on Diddy and the eclipse. Ooh, I like that. Diddy. Okay, so first off, definitely feel Moonology deck to start us off. Angel Therapy deck to kind of like bring us like some peace, some calm, a little bit like that. And then the Past Life deck because we're doing a past life regression event. So I'm not sure if you've seen that or not, but that's going to be freaking awesome. Oh, Melissa, we miss you too. Are you going to be able to make it tomorrow to the circle? Okay. It was meant to be. Yes. Okay, so let's do this first. And it's so funny too, Tara, you know, the info on Diddy on the eclipse and stuff like that. And I was just thinking about this. It's like spirit really doesn't tell me a lot about stuff like that. But I think it's because I don't really go in, it's not something that I'm really interested in. I'm only interested in things that can directly affect me or things that like I can do to help. So but I think it's really, really interesting to see how things play out. And then there was something else too. Cat Williams is the psychic here. He's the one that called all this. Did you guys see the Cat Williams interview? Um, yes, you're going to view the eclipse. Jen, are you guys traveling or are you guys like already there in that area to view the eclipse? Oh no, Melissa has to work. Yes. Okay, so who did the past life deck? It was Doreen Virtue and Brian Weiss. But now since Doreen Virtue took it away, Brian Weiss is now doing it by himself. Okay. You were thinking about Cat? Yes. Can you see my name this time? I can. We're in Texas. We're going to travel to see it, but it's supposed to be raining. Okay. Yes. Oh, that sucks. It rains. Good weather for the people who want to see it and that kind of thing. I think it's cool, but put out a scary when it's not. Yes. So many people come be like, Heather, what do you think? What do you think? And I'm like, I think that we watch different news sources, is what I think. Okay, so let me see. Hmm. Okay, this does not help at all. Okay, we're gonna do this one really quick, and then I'm gonna pull a card about the whole eclipse thing. But it's really funny too because this is first quarter moon in Pisces and it says honor your feelings. Okay. So, well, I guess exactly. However you feel about it, don't feel stupid if you're scared about the eclipse. Don't feel stupid. Don't feel like you're judged. Don't feel whatever. If you're feeling completely content and completely fine, that's cool too. That's kind of neat how this card came up just to kind of remind us because there are certain people, like you were here for a reason and you are here to experience life however that you experience it. It's not like, you know, we need people to feel the same way as we do. No, you are feeling the way that you're feeling for whatever freaking reason. It's part of your soul's journey, your soul path, blah, blah, blah. Whether it's that you feel the same way about freaking Martha Stewart, P. Diddy, freaking eclipse, whatever you feel about with celebrities, whatever it is, that is part of you. That is part of your path. It's part of your freaking experience. Freaking honor it. I don't always agree with the same things that other people think of, you know, with when it comes to either politics, religion, blah, blah, blah. But I just own how I feel. And guess what? I might change my mind. You're allowed to freaking do that, okay? Or you may be allowed to never freaking change your mind ever, okay? So that is the number one thing that they want us to know going into the eclipse. But let me see if I can get a little bit more information. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let me see. It says Know your worth, new moon Taurus. I feel like we're getting even further away, to be honest. I feel like we're getting further away from what this freaking eclipse thing is about. Towers, like as far as the eclipse, I want to read this. It says there are a lot of things coming up about it, saying that the veil is being lifted with it. Well, because we are totally going through a spiritual freaking transformation. So yes, I don't think it's going to be one certain thing that lifts the veil, like not all of a sudden, like in movies. It's going to be a gradual thing. I think I mentioned this on my podcast recently. It's like some psychic was like, "Oh, it's harder than ever now to come out of the spiritual closet." No, it's not. It's easier. I think in my world, it's way easier because this is becoming more mainstream. More people are waking up. More people are seeing like the truth about the freaking spiritual stuff. So yeah, it could be another step, Tara, or whatever, to like really opening up the veil, those kinds of things, 100%. Just like this whole like 5D thing, like going into like the fifth dimension or whatnot. And it's like so many people are like, oh my gosh, yes, we are breaking through. And we might be breaking through, but it's not going to be a freaking quick process. It's not going to happen overnight because that would just be way too easy. That's how I see. Okay. So Lavender said, I just want to experience the eclipse. I know it would be interesting. Jen said, we're traveling a few miles to Kerrville, Texas. It's a few miles from San Antonio. Jennifer, do you live in San Antonio? I'm going to be going to San Antonio in May, early May. And I'm going to read the description on this one because, yes, what I don't understand is why are states saying loss of power, state of emergency, etc. Does anybody else have any information? Because what I understood is because there's so many people are traveling and things like that, that it's going to be putting a stress on those communities. That's what I have, but let's see what everybody else says. Oh my gosh, Michelle is going to be in Cancun during the eclipse. Oh, poor Michelle. Why aren't I coming with you? Don't you need your psychic to come with you? Okay, let's see. Well, oh yeah. So this says, know your truth really quick. It says, a good sign for matters related to property, possession, sensuality, love, self-belief, and worth. Wow. As soon as I read that and it says, good sign for related to property and possessions, I honestly feel like we don't really have to worry as much as we do. Like, look at freaking COVID and the pandemic and all those kinds of crap, and then all the toilet paper that was missing. And that was freaking crazy, but we got through that. And that was, I don't want to say fine, but we got through it. And it says blah, 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 blah. I swear to God, just really quick, if I hear the word opportunities one more time, I'm probably going to like, is anybody else tired of freaking opportunities? Have you been getting the opportunities that Spirit says? Are you making your own opportunities? Give me your thoughts on freaking opportunities, because it's opportunities open up when you believe in yourself, dig deep and move past the negative comments from others. No matter what happened in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, you can do it. Oh my gosh. And it says good self-esteem will also boost your manifesting powers. So love yourself more, know your worth, and others too. Be true to your values. But it is funny because I've been getting hit with a lot of freaking opportunities, like freaking out of the blue, to where people are messaging me through my business account, like venues and stuff like that, being like, oh, what about this? What about this? What about this? Will you do this kind of event with us? And I'm like, do you mean Heather Danielle, psychic medium? Is that what you're talking about? They're like, yeah. Let's see. All right, so Melissa said, I was just listening to an angel communicator, and he said this is a purge of negative things you want to release. I agree with that. That looks good too. Tower's like, not worried at all. I've been through one eclipse. Okay, awesome. Oh my gosh. Michelle is currently in the Philly airport listening to Coffee and Cards. I freaking love you, Michelle. I understand that eclipse is for shadow work and letting go of what no longer serves you. Yes, I love that. I keep getting manifestation and abundance. Ooh, and let's see. Full moon in Leo, Tara, and it says freaking go wild. So this is like almost like saying like the world is your oyster, like do things crazy, do things, like those kinds of stuff. So the manifesting, like the big thing I think with the manifesting too is don't sell yourself short. Like literally try and be like, okay, if I could truly have anything, what would it be? What would it be? Kind of like we just talked about with the self-esteem kind of thing. Like don't settle, go ahead and go wild. And it says here, find a balance between having a great time and attending to the people who need you. Okay. I love this. Worrying about something or someone triggers the law of attraction as much as positive thoughts. That's a message for all of us. So focus on the positive. It's number 88 and 89, Tara, inside of the guidebook. So it says, as tempting as it might be to try and control a situation, you'll be better off now just release and go a little wild. You'll get an answer to your question soon as you might as well enjoy the ride. Okay. The unexpected thing is having fun is the one of the most powerful ways of manifesting your desires. Distance yourself from arrogant people. I love that. And I would also keep an eye on Leos in your life, because that Leo thing is really, really standing strong. And I see you as the lion, Tara, as somebody who has like overcome a lot of things in life, you know, that is like strong, everything like that. It really reminds me of the strength card in the tarot, which is like my second favorite tarot card. So bam, I like that one for you. 88, my birthday is 88. Bam, even more, any more, like microphone drop. Let's see. The eclipse reminds me of NYE in 1999 when it turned 2000. Yes. I was talking to my friend about it, and I was like, doesn't this remind you of like the Y2K thing and stuff like that? Or remember the world is going to end in 2012? I was like, can you just get it over with already? Like just have whatever is going to happen. You know, just have it happen now, because this whole thing leading up to it and then nothing, and then leading up to it and then nothing. It's just like, it gets old, right? It can actually hurt your health too. Ooh, so this is for you, Melissa. Melissa got assess the situation, first quarter moon in Virgo. But I just have to say too, I was really looking at someone talking, Lisa, you were talking about Virgos, and then this is a Virgo card. So I would definitely listen up. So it says assess the situation. But really what it's talking about, what I'm picking up from this is talking about not taking any action. And I was thinking about your mom too. So I wonder if this has anything to do with it too. It's like almost like just settle down, like the meditation, the calmness, those kinds of things. Like looking at the bigger picture is definitely coming up. I'm seeing 10, like as in October as well for some reason. Is number 64 and 65 in the guidebook. And it says the energies at play here are a mix of flirtatious and shy, inquiring and hesitant. You need to work them in your favor. Be mentally flexible. Whatever challenges you face, your current situation is unlikely to be at a total impasse. So it's almost like you do have a lot of different options that you can do. You probably have more options than you can even realize. But the number one thing that they're saying to do is like taking the stress away, having more fun. It's like almost like more fun, taking the stress away. And you're like, well, how in the world can we do that when people around us are sick and things like that? Like, this is horrible. Like, how in the world can we, have this happen? But it's almost like, I hate to say it this way, making light of the situations, going like, the one thing that's coming up to me is, do you guys go on TikTok? Like, I don't really go on TikTok that much, only when I do cardio, but there is this guy who is blind, and his husband actually plays tricks on him all the time. Have you guys seen that? It's so funny. I freaking love it so much. And the blind husband is like, I just can't believe that something so much fun and positive can come out of my disability. And he's not fully blind, but he's getting worse and worse and worse until one day he will be fully blind, but he's pretty freaking blind right now. And so that's the thing. It's like turning, whatever lemons that you have into freaking lemonade. And it also says stop, breathe, and take stock. Perhaps you've taken on too much. Now is the time to be reliable and practical. Laziness is your enemy. Also, don't be influenced by the crowd and what they're saying. Do you still want what you used to want and as much? If so, are you really doing what needs to be done to make your dreams real? So here's another thing I'm getting, even though you might be worried about other people in your life, like your mom and that kind of thing too, making sure that you're still taking care of yourself too, because you got to fill up your own cup. Put your freaking oxygen mask on first. And then the thing that all of a sudden just comes up to me too is like, oh, well, what's going to happen? No, like that's the thing. It's like, what's going to happen? How is this going to end? There is no correct way yet. Some things in our life are freaking in stone, and a lot of that stuff is not. So it's always up to the variables and the plays and what we do and stuff like that. So that's what I'm coming up with. I'm also seeing sacred geometry, which is usually Metatron. So I'm not sure how that plays in, but maybe keep an eye on that. Oh my gosh, Melissa, great news. Melissa says, my mom is much better right now. We are in a good window right now. Yes. So soak up that good energy, bring more of that good energy and that laughing and everything else like that, kind of like what I was talking about, and like riding that good wave, and then keep it going. So just in case any kind of bad things or whatever challenges happen, good. And now since she's also good too, now that's a time to reflect and fill up your cup too. So you'll be ready, you'll be more than ready. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I started working out and lost 14 pounds. Way to go, freaking Lisa. Wow. Way to go. Let's see. Oh, I love this. It says, be real for you, Melissa, Lisa. It says full moon in Aquarius. I'm actually going to get out the guidebook too with this, because I'll be honest with you. What this is saying is that, like, this is what I'm picking up, but I don't know. I'm picking up from the card. Okay. First off, I'm seeing that you have to be real with the people in your life. I don't know why, but I'm picking up a man. So I don't know if this is, like a boyfriend or husband or something along those lines, or whoever it is, but I'm picking up a male in your life that, like, yeah, you need to like be vocal with about what you freaking want. And like, this is what I truly want. And I'm sorry that, if it doesn't fit in with you, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That makes me freaking happy. Whatever it is, taking dance lessons, traveling by yourself, going to the freaking gym, whatever it is that you like to do, whatever you freaking like to wear, it's like, it's time for you to like be, like that. I don't know what that is, but it's number 100 and 101. So this could be October 1st, or it could be January 1st. And it says, find a balance between being real and trying to please all the people all the time. Life goes in cycles, and that's okay. The more you can accept it, the easier the phase will be for you. The truth empowers and sets you free. Sometimes we pursue someone or something for all the wrong reasons. Our ego gets involved, and before we know it, we're driving ourselves crazy by chasing something that we might not even be right for us. This card reminds you that sometimes you need to back off a little, worry less, and trust more. Life is about fun and laughter, but you'll have to take the fun out of it if you spend too long in your head rather than in your heart. You might win, but it might not be a great victory. A release. Ooh, I love this. Oh, you are married? Okay. Yeah. So it's something like maybe your husband needs to get on the bandwagon with you. I don't know what it is, but it's like almost like whatever you love, keep on doing it. Like keep on doing it no matter what. So my husband is probably sick and tired of watching freaking bodybuilding shows. Okay. Like he'll like throw the remote to me and he'll be like, here, just watch them, because all I'm doing is watching girls and men too pose on stage for the bodybuilding competitions. And it can get old if you're not into it very, very fast, because it's like, oh my God, do I have to stare at these girls' glutes any longer? Yes, you do. You have to sit here and watch hours of it with me. But I just have to be like, hey, this is me. Just like I have to watch all of his other freaking stupid shows sometimes too. So yes. Start working on January. Keep on going. It says be real, be realistic with yourself too. There was something else here, and I see you like looking in the mirror as well. And it's like, I think the time's gonna come to where you're gonna be like more critical on yourself, but it's like be real. Like, like when I just went to the gym this morning and stuff like that, it's like give yourself freaking kudos that you did it. Don't be negative. I don't feel like you are, but just in case that's coming up, that's not coming from me, by the way. That's actually coming from spirit. Like still keep on seeing that positive, all right? Because your weight loss might stall or whatever like that. Just keep on thinking about how awesome it is that you get to do this with your body. And I'm also seeing camping too. So I'm not sure if you're a camper or not, but I'm definitely feeling camping. So if any opportunities to come camping, like in the next couple months going into the summer, I'm feeling more in the spring, early summer than I am the rest of it. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind. And I'm seeing an M with you. Is there like a Montana or a Michigan or something like that? That's kind of crazy. Okay, so 24/4 is a year for me, a manifestation. I turned 50 and found an amazing love. I am engaged now, and my whole life has shifted. Who is that Facebook user who said that? 2024 has been an amazing year, and your whole life has shifted, and now you're engaged. Oh, okay, Lisa, you are in Michigan. Okay. It was so funny because I was like, is it freaking is it Michigan? Is it Montana? Okay, you've been to the gym already? I'm not even dressed. No, okay. Not only, okay, I got up, had some coffee, blah, 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 chilled, watching bodybuilding shows. And then I freaking went to the gym, worked out. Oh my God, I'm dead. I'm literally dead. And then my husband's like, hey, do you want to get one of those cool protein shakes? That's at a freaking another gym. So then I have to drive a few miles on empty, go there, and then they're closed. The freaking, like, I can't get a freaking protein shake. So then I had to come home. My freaking car is still on empty. I'm like, you know what? I might be hitchhiking my way to the freaking gas station, but I don't care. Came home, made breakfast, and now I'm here with you. All right. So this is also, I love Montana and I live in Michigan. Yeah. So I think that's you. The one that says that you're engaged now. It says trust the universe. So this is like your next step, okay? By the way, I also see dancing too. So I don't know if you and your new man need to take dance lessons, or you guys are going to be, maybe even for the wedding. That would be cool. But I'm definitely seeing dancing. By the way, Spiritual AF Academy peeps, tomorrow for Circle, we are going to dance for sure. So we tried dancing to see if dancing would help us connect and that kind of thing. And I think it went very well, and we're going to do it again. We tried chair yoga. I don't think that went very well. Okay, gosh. Okay, here we go. This is for you. It's Facebook user that was just engaged. Okay. If you feel stuck and you're making someone else feel stuck, you need to tread carefully. Sometimes people behave recklessly. I don't get that at all. I don't feel like you're stuck. Do you feel like you're stuck? Because I don't. I see a lot of movement with you. I'm actually seeing a lot of fives, and this is number 74 and 75. So keep those in the back of your mind. But then also look at the number 5, which is all about movement, all about change, that kind of thing. It can also symbolize the month of May as well. But yeah, it's talking about you need to release your grip. So just don't be what is it called? Attached to the outcome. All right. And then it says work your magic on Saturdays, which is weird. There's a risk that you're being too rigid in your thinking, words, or actions. Loosen up and you'll find it easier to overcome the challenges you're facing. I don't know what he's talking about with that. I don't know. So, okay. So is this you? Because I don't know if the Facebook user is the same person or not. But basically what it's saying, though, is that you're being too rigid. You're being too controlling of the situation. You need to kind of let it go. What I would do, and I don't know why, but something is bringing it up with like a house and there's like moving things. I don't even understand. I don't know if there's like someone in your life is like moving and it's causing stress, or you're thinking about moving, or something about location. But I don't know why, but I'm picking that freaking up and it's freaking weird. But it's almost like it's almost like if I were you, I wouldn't take any kind of action until a lot of things are sorted out, and I wouldn't be stressing out about it because I want to put that freaking kind of energy into this. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not sure who needs to hear this. So maybe if it's not for you, let's see. Whoever has, I don't even know who this is for now. I feel like I have an orphan card then, but I feel like somebody is okay. Whoever is freaking thinking about moving, or there's something about houses, okay? It's more than one house. You know, I don't know if it's like, okay, I got to move here, I got to move there, or somebody else's, or there's a contingency on a house or something like that. You know how it's like, oh, it's contingent on me selling my house, those kinds of things. Like, I just feel like it's such energy. Don't like just chill, just wait. It's not the right time right now. Remember, things will fall into place when it is the right time. So I don't know who that's freaking for, but it's like coming up to me and I'm seeing like just a lot of like yucky energy. Okay. Oh my gosh. And you turned 50 as well? Oh my goodness. What kind of cards are these? These are the Moonology Manifestation deck. I'm probably going to change them. This is Yasmin Boland. But trying to do that to get into the groove of the freaking eclipse. I think I'm going to switch over to Angel Therapy, which I don't really usually like using these cards because they're by Doreen Virtue and they don't make them anymore. So I feel bad using them, but I freaking love this card deck. It used to be my favorite card deck that I would use. Oh, hey, Stephanie. Stephanie's first time. Yeah, just comment, and then I just go to whoever spirit draws me to. Let's see. Funny, I have my granddaughter's dance competition in another window. Oh my gosh, oh, she's doing good. Yes. So I don't know why, Steve, but it says be willing to forgive, and it says ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. But I feel like you're doing good. But I think that honestly, knowing you the way that I do as well, it's like that self-forgiveness. So anything that you need to forgive yourself with the family and those kinds of things, if anybody else that you need to forgive to, definitely like write it down, write them a letter and then burn it, those kinds of things. But that's really, really big. There's still some ties to the past, like definitely a lot of cords and stuff like that. And it's almost like we got to cut those cords, let it go. Like how many of us have gone through something like and did something that like we made a mistake and it still haunts us to this day, and we're just like always repeating it in our freaking mind. And it could be something little too. Like for me, the very first thing that comes up is I left a rack of like all this food at a restaurant that I worked at when I was a manager, and I told the cook, don't worry, I'll put it in the refrigerator, and I totally forgot, and all that food was ruined. That was like 10, 15, 17 years ago, and I still beat myself up. Yes. Okay. So that's the thing, is that we need to we have to let it go once and for all. It's going to freaking like kill us. Okay. We are like humans are the only ones that repeatedly beat themselves over the same mistake. Like a freaking squirrel makes a mistake and it's fine, you know? So we need to realize that we have that capability within ourselves, and we need to finally be our own best friend, be our own advocate, and be like, hey, I got it. I'm never going to let that happen again. And I'm going to forgive myself and move on and let go, you know? So yes. Oh, love my Doreen Virtues deck. I love all of them. Yes. Let's see, Jessica. I could really use one today. Ooh, base chakra, Jessica. So this one's coming up because that's about security. It's about foundation. Can also be about finances as well. The one thing that it's coming up for me though is like bringing a lot of your energy, like your thinking energy, your worrying energy, and you need to come back into your body. All right, because you might be like freaking out or trying to wonder, trying to think too much when that's not going to help things. It's just going to send you down a little bit more rabbit holes. So you need to come back into your body, however that works for you, whether it's meditation, bubble baths, going for a walk, grounding, right? Getting back into your body and stop thinking so much. I know it's so hard, but even if you do it for 5 minutes, it's really going to help relieve some of that. And here it says, choose only positive thoughts. But this is really funny because I really felt like career and that kind of thing is really weird. So I don't know with the money situation and then career. And it says your home, career, finances as your words determine your outcome. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, finances as your words determine your outcome. So it's really saying right now you have a manifesting ability and you really need to make sure that you're thinking more of the positive things because you're going to get that. You're going to get whatever you're thinking about. And so you don't want to put more fuel to the fire by thinking those bad thoughts. Okay. I also do feel an issue with your base chakra. So that's going to be like your root chakra. And I think it has something to do with like the past, maybe even some traumas and those kinds of things. And that's another reason why that I feel like you're also ungrounded, just like me. And that's okay because you can get yourself grounded and that kind of thing, but you're overthinking on some things. And I don't know why they're not being so specific. Yes. Okay. I don't know. Okay, everything upheaval because of the remodel. We'll talk when I get home. Okay. I don't know. I forgot who this was for. 1 second. Sorry. I don't even know who this is for. This is so weird, you guys. This is so weird. Oh, this is Jessica. Let me know how this resonates, okay? Really quick. Okay. Let me see what everybody else is saying. Okay, yes. Okay, so people do feel the same way as I did. Anxiety person here. Used to beat myself up daily. Now I'm learning to take it one day at a time and let go. Yes, 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 yes. I love how you brought up a squirrel because I'm watching baby squirrels in a tree right now. That is awesome. I was mad and had bad words for last conversation with my sister and hubby before they passed. Oh my gosh. And that's the thing is like not one spirit that I've ever talked to on the other side has ever been like, I can't believe she said those words to me. No, they're like, oh my God, don't even worry about it. It's like they're the same person on the other side that they were here. That's how they show themselves. So same thing like your brother, your sister and your hubby would say to you, they'd be like, don't even worry about it. It's fine. It could happen to all of us. Let's see. Wow, so accurate. And my ADHD has been out of control. So that makes sense. Okay, that totally makes sense that you have ADHD. So even though I know you probably want, like, Heather, I want to know these freaking specific answers. Like, I want to freaking know. But it's like almost like a watch pot never boils kind of situation. It's like if you hold too tightly, then it's not going to happen. It's going to create more heartache, whatever this is. I need a ground today. But do that first, and then it's almost like it's going to be a little bit more clear. I don't know what's going on with you in money and like career and that kind of thing, but I feel like a lot of us underpaid, those kinds of things, more opportunities coming up to be able to make more money, whether it's going to be a promotion where you're currently working, new job, new situation, that brings in a little bit more money. So definitely keep that. That is one of the things that's really driving a lot of the other issues. So even though you might be like, oh no, Heather, I really felt more about like love, or I really felt more about, whatever it is, this is what's going to be driving that. Okay. So think about that. Okay. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Beat myself up for being mad at them and then they pass. Yes. And you got to let yourself, you gotta do that self-forgiveness thing. You have to. Kim and I want to move from your house. Ooh, look at this manifestation power. Yes. And it says use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. So it's literally saying if you want to move, you can move. But it's also like start manifesting now what kind of house you want, what kind of freaking like neighborhood and that kind of thing. And if you're anything like me, then you might think that manifestation's a little bit too woohoo, because I kind of do, but it's freaking true. You really get what you put out there. And so it's like, even if you believe in that just a little bit, then wouldn't you try just a little bit harder, being like, okay, what can I seriously do? What kind of house can I truly grab? And intuition is going to be a big thing too with getting this house and doing those things. So it's almost like with you guys learning about your abilities and stuff like that, it's not going to just help out with like abilities. So really great freaking example that I want to bring up is my son came over and he wanted to look for in his room, which is a mess right now because I packed up all of his crap and I put it in some totes and I put it in the closet and that kind of thing. And he wanted his brake pads. You know, he had 2 boxes of brake pads. And so it was going to take forever. And I just stood in the room. I went where I was guided. I just went to the right and I looked in a drawer, wasn't in there. And I just kind of stared at the drawer and I just felt guided to this area. And then I looked down and under and there's 2 brake pad boxes. And I picked up the boxes and I was like, is this what you're looking for? And he's like, yes. Oh my God. It took me less than 5 minutes. And I was like, because I was listening to my intuition and I was like, oh, here we go. Here it is. It would have taken us freaking hours to go through everything to find those freaking brake pads. And so that's the reason why that this is coming up for you, because it's like all those little things that you're learning, all those little spiritual exercises and stuff like that is really, really going to freaking help out. Now, the thing is that this is what I'm picking up. I'm not picking up you're going to have that much of a problem, but it's figuring out what you want, compromising with each other, because I do feel like the 2 of you are not like on the same page with a lot of the things if you guys could manifest something. So going ahead, making sure that you guys are compromising in a great way where everybody gets everything that they want. But then I do feel like a different city, but still kind of in that same area. So, you know, I live in Metro Detroit, so kind of in that same area, maybe the same county, those kinds of things, but definitely a different city. And I feel like it could happen. Like I for some reason, I don't feel until next year, but I feel like it's because of some procrastination and some things that you guys need to like cross the I's and dot the T's, whatever that is. Yeah. Yes, I feel like it hasn't happened for us because we don't know exactly what we want. There you go. Yes, 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 yes. And you guys are the opposite. Yes, yes. So there you go. Start thinking about it. Like, who here has a problem with creating their dream day? Like, I don't even know what my dream day would be because I'm like, oh, my dream day would be being on the ocean and then freaking eating some bonbons and cookies and margaritas and not getting fat. But that would get old. So what would I be doing with the rest of my time? If I've already went to every single place that I've ever wanted to, what would I do now? Because that would get boring. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So keep us updated. We're invested in you guys. Manifesting while stress is challenging. Yes, got to get rid of this stress for sure. Manifestation is energy, and we are energy, and universe is energy. I need to get back to that too and stop listening to the world that is nonsense. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh. What's a dream day with brain always on overload? Yes. Okay, Glenda, I was the exact same way. I was like, I just want to run away. I want to run away. I want to run away to the beach. I want to do all this stuff. And then I realized, I'm like, wait a second, my problems would still be there. They would still be back. They wouldn't help out anything. And so it's like, yeah, we have to tame our mind. We have to do this first, and then it will change, right? Okay, so Colleen, manifestation power just came up for you again. Oh my gosh. And oh, wait a second. And Colleen was talking about my house in Michigan. Not my house, her house. She was talking about her house in Michigan. I'm so sorry for all that dinging. I don't know how to turn it off. I'm afraid if I go into airplane mode, I will lose you guys. So Colleen's like, may I have a message about my house in Michigan? And freaking manifestation came up. Power. So everything that I said to them, making sure that you're doing, Colleen. And it also talks about the solar plexus chakra. And it says it is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. So what this is saying though, it's like whatever is not coming to fruition, you need to grab it and like, I don't know why, but I see a for sale sign. Is it, but then I also see delay. So does this mean that like you are delaying putting it on the market, or is this meaning that like you put on the market and there's nothing and it's like getting delayed? All right. Because I also see pictures of the house. Like I'm almost like seeing like you need like better pictures, more pictures. You need to start like you need to start making this happen. Like I feel like you need to start freaking taking action is what they're talking about. Let me see if there's anything else. Let me see what this is. If you get nervous, focus on service. But basically what I'm just saying is that going ahead and whenever you're feeling not sure, then go ahead and rely on spirit. Yes, it was for sale and something caused a delay. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, whatever is going on to cause that delay, I feel like action needs to be taken now, even if it costs a little bit of money. Freaking do it, because I feel like it's going to reap benefits in the long run. But then also I feel putting pressure on people. So if there's like a person that caused this delay, you need to put pressure on that. I don't know why, but it's like almost like if this even falls through, I feel like somebody else coming through, you know? So I don't feel like I have a problem with you selling the house. Yeah. and it just says heal away addiction. So basically what that's just saying is that don't get in your own head wrapped around some bad habits that you might have in your head that will make you feel more stressed and that kind of thing. Yes. We have a flood, so can't sell it now. Okay, so that makes sense. With whatever money, whatever you have to do, it will go back up. I feel like it's going back up for sale. I know you said you can't sell it now, but I feel like I'm getting the opposite. I'm like, you still can sell it. And so even if you have to do renovations, I can't talk, do renovations, and then you can sell it, or going ahead, whatever it is, I still get like putting pressure on people, taking the action, and then selling it. Still getting that for some reason. I don't know. And then if you don't want to sell it, because you have freaking free will, so you do whatever the heck you want to do, I don't feel good energy with that. I don't know. I feel like it needs to be sold. I don't know if it's because it's putting money constraints or just like stress on you, those kinds of things. But I still feel like, no, this needs to be sold. Oh my God, my husband thinks it is not sound structurally and it may have to be demolished. Let's see. You could do that. You could do that if you wanted to. But for some reason, it's almost like what I'm picking up. But listen to your husband, okay? Listen to your husband. But what I'm picking up though is still you can still sell it and have somebody else freaking demolish it, like sell whatever it is, I don't know. But they keep on saying that you can still sell it. I don't know. Maybe talk to somebody. I don't know. It's so crazy because if your husband's saying that it might have to be demolished and stuff like that, logically speaking, I want to agree with your husband, but spiritually speaking, I'm getting you can still sell it. Like you could still do it. I don't know. Sometimes for me it's hard to not over manifest. Ooh, Becca, it's hard for you to over manifest. I want to know what you're talking about. Like give us an example. Engineer comes in next week. Okay. Freaking Colleen, we're just going to send you so much love and vibes right now. Hopefully everything can work out to where you can still like sell it, make that money, blah, 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 that it is structurally sound. Keep us posted, keep us freaking updated, okay? Oh, and the land is valuable and highly desired. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. So even if they say that it's not structurally sound, it might be able to just sell it as is, and then whoever else, can freaking demolish it themselves, and you guys don't have to deal with that headache. Yes. Okay, let me see. Yes, sell to a land lot developer. Jocelyn, thank you so much. Let's see. I keep seeing Zillow posting for Colleen. Ooh, I love that, Kelsey. Yes. Hey, if you are in the Spiritual AF Academy, then what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Colleen? You don't have to agree with me. You don't. I would love to be out of it because you moved to Georgia. Okay. We've already put $30,000 into the rebuild dirt work. That's Carrie. So Carrie said, our poultry farm company has stopped the rebuild of our chicken house that burnt down in October. Can you draw a card to see if they're going to reconsider? Because it's a 50,000 year pay cut. Oh, it says third eye. It says it's safe for you to see forms and freaking fairies and that kind of thing. Honestly, what I'm picking up though, Carrie, is that it's almost like that manifestation kind of situation that's coming up. It's like I still feel like it's coming to fruition. One thing, it seems very similar to another case that I had where this man, he passed away. He actually died from a drug overdose. And I talked to his surviving widow, and I told her that she was going to get the insurance payout, which usually you wouldn't do when it's a drug overdose. But I felt like she was going to get it. Well, then it was like a couple weeks later, whenever it is, maybe months, I don't even remember. And she got the results back, and it was not true. She was not getting it. And then I felt so horrible because I'm like, man, I really felt it was. So I told her, I was like, hey, reach out to him on the other side. Like keep on talking to him, even though you don't know, like if he's listening to you. I'm like, keep on doing this. Tell him to make this right because I got that you were going to get this life insurance. And so she did it. And guess what? It was like a week or so later, bam, they overturned it and she got the freaking life insurance. So that's what I would do with you, Carrie. Like almost like the manifesting thing, asking, spirit guides and that kind of thing, being like, hey, let's do it because I do really feel that it's going to come to fruition. I really feel the exact same way that you're going to be able to get it. You just might have to like intervene spiritually speaking and do that little extra push to make it happen, aka manifesting a little bit. Okay, that was just a few months ago. I remember that. Yeah, I don't remember when. I'm really bad at time. So yes. Okay. Oh, really quick. It says, who is this? Randy says, been working on raising my vibration. Our sink pipe broke under the sink, but there was a bucket under. So I caught all the water to the point that the bucket was full and I found it just in time. Randy, that is freaking awesome. Yes, 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 yes. Becca says, like, okay, so Becca was talking about over manifesting really quick. She's like, especially in a relationship or career wise, manifesting too hard and putting up a block. Okay, okay. Angel chimes are magic in the morning. Ooh, I love this. Okay, we're going to be doing pick a card. So if you've never been here for pick a card, you're going to choose either A, B, or C, right? So it's going to have one card from the Angel Therapy deck, and you're going to go with whatever that you feel guided to go with. All right. So you might, I'll walk you through the process here in a second. Or you could just go in and be like, okay, whatever message feels like it's speaking to me, that is the message that I'm going to take with me. You know, so if it sounds like I'm talking exactly to you, then that's going to be your card. But all right, for everybody else, oh my God, I'm so sore. Okay, you ready? All right, so I like to move some of my joints, move up the energy a little bit. And then if you have a question that you came here to get answered today, you can ask that out loud or inside of your mind. Maybe there's something that you've been, thinking about. Maybe there's just like an area of your life that feels blocked, feels stuck, or, maybe that you just want to know what spirit has to say about it. Is it going to be about your health? Do you have any questions about work? Do you have any relationship questions about love, about money, about career, about your kids? Whatever comes up for you. And right now, I'll just be honest with you, nothing is coming up for me. I don't feel like I have a certain area of my life that I really need or want or am being drawn to get guidance from. All of a sudden, I just now thought of my mom, and I'm like, okay, mom, who has passed, give me a message that you think that I should hear right now. And so you're going to choose either card A, card B, or card C. Maybe it sounds like I'm saying one of them a little bit louder than the other. Maybe one of them sounds like it's saying just a little bit smaller, a little bit more silence. You can always rub your hands together a little bit, activate those hand chakras. And then you put the letter A inside of your hands, feel the energy. Put the letter B inside your hands and feel the energy. And then put the letter C and feel the energy. Maybe you can go ahead and put A, B, and C inside of your mind's eye. Maybe one of them looks a little bit brighter. Maybe one's a little bit more dull. Maybe you're drawn to two, and that's awesome. Maybe you're drawn to all three, and that's awesome too. And then just comment what you get. Yes. Okay, yeah, Jessica, I'm kind of with you. Well, maybe not strong B, but B's the only one that I really felt anything with. So I'm going to kind of go all in, and I'm just going to go with whichever one, but I am going to keep an eye on B and maybe a little bit of C. Lisa, it's so funny when you said what kind of job will I get once my youngest goes to school? Have you ever worked with school or with kids? Because that school part stood out. So I'm like, oh, okay. Are you going to be working as one of those it's not a paralegal. What are those assistants in the room sometimes that work one-on-one with like a child that might have some kind of like disability or something like that, or might need a little extra attention? My sister was one of them, but I don't know why, but I wonder. Oh my gosh, you said that you love my cardigan. It looks so cozy. I thought you said it looks so crazy. I was going to be like, girlfriend. Paraprofessional. Yes, 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 yes. I wonder. No, but I always wanted to work with kids. Okay, there you go. I wonder. Girlfriend, you need to like do that. You need to work with kids. At least get that out of your steam. You just need to try it, right? Okay, there you go. Parapro. There you go. Parapro. You guys are awesome. Feels like it's steps A, B, and C. Thank you. Everybody's so smart with that, with the Parapro and the Paraprofessional. Okay, you guys ready? Thank you. So Lisa definitely getting some vibes with that. And here's the thing, like my sister got that job too, working at her kids' school, and it just works out so well with picking up her kids and dropping them off and stuff like that. So that might be great to get your feet wet. Ooh, I love this. So who chose? Wait, 1 second. Kim says it's like an assistant, which helps the kids who need extra help. Bam, exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting. Okay, I am so sorry for all those things. I am very popular today on my phone apparently. Okay, so card A, people. This used to be my favorite freaking card in all of this deck. It is Ascended Masters. So if you chose card A, this is talking about all of the Ascended Masters or whoever it is that you feel a big guide to. So that means Jesus is even on here. Okay, Krishna's on here. Ganesh is on here. You have Kuan Yin that's on here. So it's talking about Ascended Masters are with you. This is talking about you have a really, really big high vibration right now. This is talking about like everything that you touch can turn to gold. I feel like very excited energy with this, and I feel like you need to take action now. It's like stop thinking so much about it. Just freaking take action. This is the action card. So no matter what it is, like you need to take that action. Tell somebody how you freaking feel. I definitely feel a lot of that throat chakra and also a lot of fear coming through in the heart chakra with whatever kind of situation it is. It almost like scares you, but it's like almost like feel the fear and freaking do it anyways. All right. You are completely surrounded, loved, all those kinds of things. I feel too, card A people, you are very, very spiritual. Like you have got like really, really great freaking abilities, and you just need to harness that energy and freaking use it. I also feel too like you're a really good human lie detector. Like you can tell bullshit from a freaking mile away. Use that to your ability. All right. Going ahead and knowing that about yourself, and then also knowing too that you're a really strong empath as well. So this means two things that they want me to bring up. The number one thing is that sometimes you fall for people's lies just because you want to see the good in them, because you can feel like sometimes you could feel like the goodness in them, those kinds of things. And the second thing too is that I feel like if you chose card A, there's a lot of people in your life, or at least a few people in your life, that you can communicate with telepathically, and it's like you get pissed off at them sometimes for not even saying the thing that they were feeling, but you know that they were feeling it. But then when you say like, hey, I know that you were thinking this, and they're like, I didn't think that, I didn't say that, it's because you have this kind of gift and this ability. So just kind of watch it out with your relationships a little bit, because you might be tuning into something, to their energy and not really their words. Okay, so I don't know why, but that's really freaking crazy. Any other thing that's coming up, I feel like it's a very, very good energy, but I swear I almost want to slap you upside the head and say like, you need to ask for help. You are not freaking alone. Stop acting like you are, right? There is a whole entire team of spiritual people that are behind you. So it's like, if you want to manifest like a new job, new career, new whatever it is and stuff like that, freaking ask them for help, being like, hey, what in the world can I do, or give me some signs, like, what realtor to go with, what job to apply for, all these things. And then just wait for it. Maybe all of a sudden you'll get an email, at 11:11, somebody will reach out to you, all these things. Something that's coming up to me is that the Spiritual AF Academy, the people there, all my students, love you guys, right? We're like, Heather, you need to do in-person events again. And I'm like, okay, maybe I will. So I told one of them, hey, by the end of the week, I'll have some in-person events. And then bam, I freaking get a freaking text message out of the blue for like this in-person event, blah, 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 blah. So watch out for those synchronicities if you're one. Okay. So let me see. Yes, I hate when people bullshit and then they can tell me they're doing so. Yes, I didn't pick A, but twice yesterday heard the message that I need to ask for help. I'm not alone. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh. And Kim, by the way, she works at her kid's school as a parapro. So that's freaking awesome. Yes. All right. Maybe A was secretly talking to me. Yeah. Okay. See, that is really freaking cool. And by the way, Kuan Yin is really, really standing out for card A people. So Kuan Yin is usually all about like peace. Okay. The swastika actually was her sign before Hitler ruined it. All right. So people are like, I remember one time in a second development circle, this girl's like, oh my God, I saw a swastika. Well, it could be that they were related to World War II and that kind of thing, but it also can be Kuan Yin, which was the swastika back in the day, and it was love and peace and that kind of thing. So anyways, definitely feel her with you. So I feel like whatever kind of issue that you're having, and I know it sounds a little bit like woohoo, blah, 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 or whatever, but there's peace around it. Have peace around it. Have love around it. It's almost like a kuna matata, the situation. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, I love this. Stephanie said she got in a fight with her husband yesterday because of the way that he looked at her. No words he said, but he set me off. Yes. Isn't that freaking crazy? I'm right there with you. I'd be like, but I know that you were thinking it, Um, okay, so Kim said, wow, I asked Spirit for guidance. I'm not sure what to do with my future. I want to switch to psychology. I just have this fear to take the next steps into something new. Ooh. Ooh, so it's almost like feel the fear and do that anyways. Just go down and see. Like I trained as a sign language interpreter. ASL, you know, and that was my dream. And then I went down, I did the classes and stuff like that. And then I realized my hands are really, really bad. I have really bad hands. And so that's when I realized I wouldn't be able to do that for a living, but that's something that I did, you know? So go down it and see if you like it. Oh my gosh, Aggie says, I just had Reiki and my throat chakra was big. She kept going back to it. Ooh. Carrie said, I love it. I chose card A. I've been hearing that I need to work on my throat chakra and I have fear. And the lying stuff is so true for me. I know you want to slap me upside the head, LOL, but also seeing 1111, white and yellow butterflies. Usually those are past loved ones with the butterflies like that. Yes, and the 1111, that is the Ascended Masters freaking number. That one and 333. Okay, so let's look. Okay. Ooh, your throat chakra's tingling now. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so B is crystals. And it says the energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. I really feel like a dud on this card. Like, I'm like, I chose this card. Like, I don't freaking want this card at all. Okay, so first off, I know I've said this before and it's really funny, but definitely watch out for any girls or any people in your life that are named Crystal. I totally would do that. Let me look at it real quick. I want to see what this says. Okay, it's number 33 in the guidebook, you guys. 33. You know I love my 3s and my 6s. Okay. It says, okay, the card represents crystals in the mineral kingdom. These powerful beings emit, transmute, and magnify energies. For example, clear quartz can increase your psychic clarity. Black obsidian stone is effective for a protector. Pink rose quartz opens your heart to love. And purple amethyst raises your spiritual vibrations. This card is asking you to work with crystal energy as you feel guided to by yourself and with the help of a crystal practitioner or by conducting crystal healings on others. The second meaning relates to people who are considered crystalline themselves. That is, they are quiet and sensitive transmuters of healing energy. Most crystals are young children, so this card would indicate that you are parenting or working with a crystal child. You may also have a crystal characteristics yourself, particularly if you're gentle, soft-spoken, and of gentle nature. So here's the thing that I'm getting up from this. Yes, you might have a crystal child. You might have like indigo, rainbow. You might be one of those star children. But I also get if you chose card B, it's time to have a more softer approach, not even just with yourself, but other people. Whereas this had the really big bang, you know, yang energy, this has more of the yin energy. So it's almost like you get more sugar with a stick with the card B kind of situation. I also really feel like you are very spiritual. You also don't even realize how spiritual you are. I'm also seeing Avatar as well. So maybe that's my cue that I need to watch the new Avatar movie. And I really feel a drawn to outside, right? Like you really need to get outside. And I feel like it's for your health and your well-being, because I do feel a lot of those card B people is that there's things inside of the house that is not really good for your health. So whether it's going to be the people, the energy, those kinds of things, like you need to get them, you need to get outside of the house, get around that moving energy is really good for you. If you chose card B, you really need to step up your energetic hygiene. And this goes with me as well. So this means taking care of your energy, who you allow in your energy, if you're protecting yourself, shielding your energy, those kinds of things. Where are you storing your energy at? Because there's a lot of that. If you chose card B, there's a big Reiki or thing around you. So you're either involved in Reiki or need to be involved in Reiki. And it might not just be Reiki. It could be pranic healing, healing hands, whatever it is, some kind of healing modality for card B people. I also feel too, the number one priority for card B people, whether you want to hear it or not, is going to be your health. That is going to be number one, taking care of you. It almost feels like a lot of card B people have been feeling like SHIT for so freaking long that they don't know what it's like to actually feel good. All right. It's like, just if you're just getting by and you're feeling like, oh, okay, I feel like halfway decent today, like that's good. It's like, no, like you really need to feel a lot more better and more optimal for half of the people, not everybody, but I really do feel hormonal as well. So definitely looking into any kind of thing like that. I did learn recently that DHEA sometimes can be kind of considered a hormone supplement for like estrogen and stuff like that. But don't just go be taking anything. Like definitely talk with your doctors, like get your blood work checked. But anyways, definitely feeling that. And I'm also feeling too autoimmune. This is very interesting. I'm feeling autoimmune almost to where it's like making sure you're getting in those vitamins, but also making sure that your body is absorbing them. And then I feel stress. So I wonder if stress is also stopping you from really absorbing some of those nutrients that you need. So even though your blood work is coming back okay, you might not be absorbing that. Just really quick, A doctor took an x-ray of my foot when I had Achilles surgery, and he's like, you have a severe vitamin D deficiency, severe. He was like, I can see the bone loss inside of your bone. And what's really funny, if I go get my vitamin D checked in my blood, it's totally fine. And I went and got a bone density tested, and they test inside of your hip for that, and I'm totally fine, no bone loss at all. But this doctor, whom I trust, he could see my bone loss inside of my foot. So just saying, you might not be as good. I also, sorry, there's a lot of freaking information for Card B people, okay? Because they're also just talking about not taking everything personally that people say, okay? That's a big thing with Card B people. Like, sometimes like you're not going to agree with anybody, but that's okay. You can still be friends with them, and it's also like, don't take it personally. Like, there's definitely this thing where you're taking things on as yourself and taking things on, and you're not supposed to. It's fine. Hakuna Matata it, like I definitely feel like the person or people that you have in your life, I feel like you're surrounded by good people for the most part. Like, they have good hearts, even though they don't know how to express it. Okay. Other than that, what I would do in any kind of situation is take soft, gentle approaches. I feel like almost like just kind of relax right now. I would relax for this week, come back up next week if you can, and not worry so much. Stop thinking so much about the future. That's what's coming up. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys. I was like channeling all this stuff. Okay. I was thinking of you. Ooh. Oh, your son loves the Avatar movies? Okay. Okay. Let me see. So crazy. It keeps crossing my mind that I should get a doctor's checkup. Yes, 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 yes. And then look at me, like the doctor, he gave me estrogen because, I'm postmenopausal because of my surgery. But guess what? My freaking estrogen was at 185. That's unheard of for a menopausal woman. But my testosterone was 0. That's freaking crazy. Oh, and you had a vitamin B12 deficiency. Ooh, make sure that you keep up with that. Okay, man, you're talking today. POTS. Ooh, you have POTS. Ooh, that's husband. Oh, and Tara takes DHEA, and she also has an autoimmune injections. Ooh, that is funny. What does normal feel like? Yeah, I know. I got my hormones balanced, and I'm like, I don't know. I've been getting, I need to focus a little on things that help get health to an optimal level. Yes. Remembering to take medications and vitamins, physical therapy, exercises, and working in meditation. Yes. Physical therapy has helped me out so much. I do physical therapy twice a week. I freaking love it. And my vitamin D is low. I have to take 10,000 IUs a day. That's a lot. Yep. 10,000. Remember, vitamin D is a hormone. It's not really a vitamin. So even though you can get toxic levels, blah, 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 blah. I've read freaking books on vitamin D. Like, it's like having too much testosterone or too much freaking estrogen. Can it happen? Yes, it does. But it's a freaking hormone. And it can be considered a vitamin, but it's a freaking hormone first. Okay. So B was absolutely spot on for my husband and myself, even questioning if I have POTS. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. I hope you don't. I got a new possible diagnosis to look in. Yes. Oh my gosh. You look amazing. Hope you have amazing following your surgery. Me? Yeah. Well, my surgery was a while ago. All right. So we're good. We're good. We're going to go on to C. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Card C. Cancel, clear, delete. This is the card that is like Control Alt Delete on the freaking computer. You need to wipe it down. Number 1. It says use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. So right now you need a freaking clear slate. All right. This is what it's talking about. Almost like that life makeover, that kind of thing. You need to like purge, get everything out. And it's so funny, even though I'm seeing signs, like symbols, like it's like visions inside my head, like cleaning out houses and stuff like that. I feel like it's mental as well. So I feel like, it just came to me. The reason why that I'm seeing that too is because sometimes like the crap inside of our house or in our area that we're like in can affect us mentally. So if you are wanting to manifest something like that move, like you and Jen were wanting to do and stuff like that, freaking start moving shit out, like get things going. I think that Jamie, I think that you're doing that, right? Going ahead, cleaning that stuff, getting it out. But then I also feel like you just need to start from a clear, clean slate, whether it's going to be if you're arguing with somebody, if you have a relationship, whatever it is, clear slate, almost like freaking move on. I do feel like you might actually have to be the bigger person in this. I'm also seeing Archangel Michael, but I wonder if Michael is also somebody that's related to card C. But anything else, you're very, very protected. You don't have to be fearful. So if things don't look like they're working out, I feel like they will work out. But then also to keep an eye on too, if things aren't working out, it's happening for you. Things were not meant to go that way. All right. It's not working out for a reason. Something that's coming up is my health thing, like, oh my God, it was so clear what I freaking had. It's so clear that I had freaking narcolepsy. PTSD, right? But if I would have been diagnosed with it, I wouldn't have went down my spiritual path, and I don't know if I would be this like a comedian that I am today. So even when things are not working out for your highest good, kind of know that they might be, all right? Almost like go with the flow kind of situation is happening here. I feel definitely Taoist vibes. So that's Tao, Taoist vibes. Let me see what this says in here. It's number 26 and 27. And it says, have you been complaining or worrying lately? Do you consider yourself a victim of outside circumstances or people? This card indicates that you've been using negative affirmations to describe yourself and your situations. That's a no-no. Okay. The angels are asking you to be more aware of what you say, think, and write about yourself. Your past choice of words have blocked you, but fortunately, the barrier is removed the moment you choose positive words. Perhaps caffeine, nicotine, sugar, or other stimulants have caused your mind to race with worry. The angels can help you reduce or eliminate cravings for stimulants. Yes, if you have a craving, if you're trying to like go on a diet, whatever it is, they can freaking help you. They help me be like, I need you to like soften up this freaking craving that I'm having for sugar or whatever it is. This will and calm and clear your mind so that you can deliberately choose words that describe your desires instead of old fears. Okay. So number one, I'm getting to that you have more routes to take than you freaking realize, but it's almost like you're selling yourself short. You're almost like not going down certain roads because you just automatically think that they're bad. So whether it is like, oh, I'll never get that job anyway, so I'm not going to apply for it. I'm not even going to look over here because I can't afford to live over there. You know, oh, I'm not even going to try this because I already know this and that. Oh my God. Have you ever talked to a friend and you're offering them advice and your friend's like, oh no, I can't do this, and always gives you all the freaking reasons on why you can't do it? Don't be that person. Don't be that person to freaking spirit, okay? Be like, hey, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to do that one thing. I also feel like card C people, you need a sounding board. You need a best friend. You need somebody in there. I feel like you need to like get a better group around you. And I really feel girl group, okay? Like I feel like you need some other femininity within you. And if you're a dude watching this, I still feel like it's girls, right? So maybe you need to hang out in the Spiritual AF Academy. I don't know. You need to be around more of those girls. And also too, you, again, kind of like card A people, but card C people too, you have Archangel Michael with you. Archangel Michael is around you to protect you, but then to also help you let go of some freaking bullshit. He is a protector. He's really, really big. I feel like angels are really big around you, so I would watch out for like 444s. Even 111s can also symbolize angels too. Usually it's a Ascended Master thing, but definitely with you. And seeing a lot of freaking purple as well. I'm seeing orbs as well inside of your house, which tells me there's a lot of past loved ones that are around you. If you are card C people, a lot of past loved ones and also a lot of angels that are here to guide you as well. I feel like they're trying to get you to go up a level, and like I feel like you've learned a lot of your freaking life lessons, and now it's time for you to like go up a level. But the only problem is that when you go up a level, there's a lot of fear usually because it's just unknown. They're trying to force you outside of your freaking comfort zone. So that's the reason why that they brought you Archangel Michael, is because he's really strong and he can help you move on up. And I'm also seeing computers too. I'm not sure why, but I definitely feel like the computers, do you need a new computer? Do you need to be on your computer more? I don't know, but I definitely feel in computers. So, let me see. They haven't had friends in forever. Yes. Well, you have us, Joanna, in the academy, right? Negative people drive you crazy. Yes. How do you find new friends? Yes. So that's meetup.com is a big one, but yeah, exactly. You need to find a hobby, and then that's how you find your friends. Like I'm about to like go up to people. You guys, I totally like missed my chance on my new best friend. She was at the gym and she was wearing a Mr. Olympia shirt, which is like the bodybuilding, competition. And I was like, I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm gonna go talk to her. And I didn't. And now I don't know where she is. And she was my new best friend and she didn't even know it. Let's see. Anything else? I know you struggle to stay positive, especially about myself. Yes. And you just try just one little thing at a time. One little thing at a time. You see orbs in your ring camera all the time. That is nuts. I need to be on mine because I have to file for disability. Okay. I told hubby Friday as I was crying that I needed new friends that understand my spirituality. He told me I wouldn't find anyone close to us here in the Bible Belt. Oh my gosh, but freaking Kelsey's in the Bible Belt as well. So make your own freaking place in the Bible Belt. That's what I did when I came to Michigan. There was nobody up here that I liked. Everybody else kind of like all the rest of the groups here were like, spiritually speaking. So I created my own. Doing my taxes in Canada on my computer. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay. Perfect. I am felling card C. Okay. Let's be far away friends. I'm in Canada. Yes. I work on a computer daily now that I'm disabled. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. I woke up at 2 to 2 last night and feeling angel energy big time. I need a computer, have to go create research papers. Yes, we'll have fun with that, Jen. I love you guys so much. I have some readings to do today, so I'm going to hop off here. But definitely, I'll see you in the academy. You can join the academy. We'll welcome you and we'll be your new best friends. I promise you. We're meeting up in Lilydale too. So in person in was it June? In June. I cannot wait. And we'll probably also be meeting up in Florida as well, probably around Halloween time. I'm going to try and make that happen. But I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great eclipse day tomorrow. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.